In college, I almost walked away from a crime scene. I didn't know it at the time. My boyfriend lived in an off-campus apartment in a city packed with students. One night, he walked me down to the lobby so I could head home. When the elevator doors opened, there was a woman lying on the floor just outside. She was wearing a skirt, her blouse was on backwards, and she was digging through her purse for her keys. We stepped around her. In a college city, drunk people on the floor aren't unusual. But something didn't feel right. I don't know what it was. Maybe the way she could barely focus, or how disoriented she seemed. I turned around. I asked if she needed help. Her speech was so slurred I could barely understand her. She kept repeating an apartment number. She said she lived here. She needed her keys, so I helped her up. It took effort. She could barely stand. I got her into the elevator and down the hallway to the door number she kept repeating. I asked if she had a roommate, a boyfriend. She said, "He's in there." So I knocked. No answer. I knocked again, louder, hard enough that someone should have come to the door. Nothing. By then, she had slid back down to the floor. She was drooling, completely out of it. She hadn't even told me her name. So I opened her purse to look for ID. Right on top was her underwear, balled up. My stomach dropped. I pushed it aside and found a work badge with keys attached. I tried the keys in the door. They didn't work. She kept insisting they did, over and over. I knocked again, still nothing. I went back into her purse looking for a phone and found mail with her name on it. The address wasn't this building, it wasn't even this neighborhood, it was a different borough. That's when everything shifted. She was heavily intoxicated, her clothes were wrong, her underwear was in her purse. She believed she had come out of this apartment, that her boyfriend was inside, but she didn't live here, and no one was answering the door. After about 45 minutes, I managed to get her to unlock her phone. I didn't know who to call, so I chose the contact labeled Mum. A sleepy voice answered. I explained I was a stranger, but had her daughter and was trying to get her home. Her mum confirmed the address on the mail was correct, so I got a cab. I took her across the city, helped her inside, put her in bed, plugged in her phone, left water and a trash can nearby. I texted her mum that she was home and safe, and I left. The next day, I was on the bus between classes when my phone rang. It was her mum. She thanked me, and then she told me what actually happened. Her daughter had gone on a date with a guy she met on an app. They had 2 drinks at a restaurant, just 2. But she got extremely drunk, extremely fast. While she was in the restroom, he drugged her drink. He took her back to his apartment. He assaulted her. And then he dumped her in the lobby. The door I had been pounding on? That was his door. She barely remembered anything after the second drink. The next morning she was sore. She said she smelled latex when she went to the bathroom. Her mum told me something that has stayed with me for years. If she had gone straight to the hospital, she could have received treatment immediately. A report could have been taken right away. I didn't know. I thought getting her home and into bed was the safest thing. That same day, I opened my laptop and wrote down everything I could remember. The time, the apartment number, the keys that didn't work, the door that didn't open, every detail. I told her mum I would talk to police, testify, do whatever was needed, but her daughter just wanted to move on. A few months later, I checked in one more time to remind them I still had the document. I never heard from them again. That was years ago, but every time I get a new computer, I transfer that file over, just in case, because somewhere out there is a door I knocked on, and someone inside who chose not to answer.